Vietnam-Singapore upgrade bilateral ties to comprehensive strategic partnership. And later on, Vietnam to maintain robust growth over the next 2 years, according to World Bank's Economic Update Report. Good evening and welcome to today's headlines, your go-to bulletin for the most important stories shaping the day. Singaporean Prime Minister and Secretary General of the ruling People's Action Party, Lawrence Wong, hosted a welcome ceremony for the Vietnamese Party General Secretary Tô Lâm on Wednesday. After the ceremony, the two leaders held a private retreat before leading official talks. Prime Minister Wong affirmed the visit as a significant milestone in bilateral relations. Vietnamese party chief expressed his pleasure at returning to Singapore in his new role. Both sides agreed to upgrade ties to a comprehensive strategic partnership, making Singapore's first such agreement with an ASEAN country. They also witnessed the signing of key cooperation agreements and strengthening future collaboration. Earlier, the Vietnamese leader paid tribute to President Ho Chi Minh at the Asian Civilizations Museum. Continuing his working trip in Singapore this afternoon, the party chief also met with Singaporean President Tharman Shanmugaratnam, congratulated the country on its impressive growth and exchanged key directions for implementing the newly established Comprehensive Strategic Partnership. The new partnership agreement aims to position both nations as regional pioneers in science and technology cooperation, innovation, digital transformation, energy, data connectivity, semiconductor manufacturing, emerging technologies, and AI. President Tharman agreed and proposed expanding cooperation in new areas such as digital transformation, carbon credit markets, and energy cooperation, including ASEAN power grid connectivity. Moving on to other news, on Wednesday, National Assembly Chair Trần Thanh Mẫn visited Quảng Ngãi, chairing a forum on inspection results and highlighting the province's economic achievements, including over $1 billion in state revenue and $2.5 billion in exports. He urged administrative reforms, investment attraction, and infrastructure upgrades. He also attended the groundbreaking of Vietnam-Singapore Industrial Park 2, a 500-hectare, $160 million project promoting sustainable industrial growth. By late February, over 77 trillion Vietnamese dong, or 9% of allocated public investment, remain unallocated, with only 3 days left for ministries and localities to finalize the 2025 budget plan per the Prime Minister's directive.
The survey, design, and exploration are complete, but the Lang Son Vocational College project has awaited capital allocation for months. Each day of delay further slows the progress.
With early capital in March, we will deploy early so students will have better facilities by the new school year.
Beyond delayed investment preparation, many new projects still lack capital. The Loc Ben Town water supply upgrade approved just 2 months ago is also stalled, further slowing progress.
We are currently working on several projects in parallel. We expect to complete the allocation of funds for these projects this March.
The Ministry of Finance reports that over $3 billion in unallocated public investment, including more than $2.5 billion from localities, is delayed by slow capital allocation, reducing investment efficiency. Currently, 24 ministries, central agencies, and 49 localities have yet to fully allocate their assigned capital plans.
We are accelerating investment preparation and assigning clear responsibilities to agencies and individuals to expedite capital allocation.
With only 3 days left until the Prime Minister's deadline for capital allocation, any delays will result in the government reallocating central budget funds to other projects and reviewing the responsibilities of those involved.
Coming up next, Vietnam to maintain robust growth over the next 2 years, according to World Bank's Economic Update Report. And Buôn Đôn Elephant Festival 2025 kicks off in Đắk Lắk province. Welcome back to today's headlines. In the first 2 months of this year, Vietnam's import-export turnover exceeded $127 billion. Exports rose at 8.4%, with 12 items surpassing $1 billion, making up 77.7% of total exports. The trade surplus reached $1.47 billion. The Ministry of Industry and Trade credits FTAs and improved competitiveness for this growth, but emphasizes the need for a sustainable export strategy to achieve the 12% annual target. Vietnam's economy is projected to grow at a strong pace, once again ranking among the fastest growing economies in East Asia. This assessment was highlighted in the latest World Bank's Economic Update Report for Vietnam, unveiled during a conference held on Wednesday in Hanoi. The report underscores Vietnam's potential for sustained growth, driven by robust trade, investment, and a recovering domestic market.
The World Bank has raised Vietnam's 2025 GDP growth forecast by 0.2% to 6.8%, with robust growth expected through 2026. Foreign investment and trade will continue to be key drivers, while domestic economic activity will benefit from a recovering real estate market.
Our forecast is that GDP growth in Vietnam will reach 6.8% in 2025 and 6.5% in 2026. So as I was saying, this reflects a slower export growth and slower external demand that will be partially offset by a recovery in private consumption that has started at the end of 2024 and should continue as real estate markets continues to recover.
However, global economic uncertainties and potential trade disruptions pose risks. World Bank experts recommend policies that adapt to shifting global trade dynamics and boost domestic consumption for balanced growth. Priorities should include increasing public investment, strengthening financial sector stability, enhancing energy resilience, and implementing structural reforms.
Now this year, businesses in Bình Dương province are expected to hire around 50,000 workers, the majority of whom will be in general labor roles. In the first quarter of this year, the province had provided job counseling and placement services to over 24,000 workers through various methods, including in-person, online consultations, and job fair connections. More than 19,000 workers were introduced to job opportunities, and about 9,000 people secured stable employment. The Bình Dương Department of Home Affairs stated that it would strengthen the connection between businesses and workers through online platforms such as Zalo, Facebook, and the Bình Dương Employment app, ensuring transparency in recruitment information and unemployment insurance. As part of the Buôn Ma Thuột Coffee Festival, the Buôn Đôn Elephant Festival 2025 kicked off today in Đắk Lắk province. 6 elephants from Buôn Đôn participated in races, football, and a river crossing. The event also featured gong performances, folk games, and traditional cuisine, showcasing the region's rich culture and tourism potential. And up next is the weather forecast. And that's the end of today's headlines. To watch our program, you can download VTVgo on our mobile application or visit our YouTube channel, VTV4Go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next again.